cannot waterproof. It's just like, it's a cool idea, but it's way too expensive to pack on.
Yeah.
And like, they sell doer pants, which are like stretchy jeans.
Yeah.
That supposedly never lose their shape.
That's.
And like last forever. But I have a pair, and I got them like less than half the price. And I would not suggest them to anybody. Oh. Because like, you're not supposed to wash the jeans unless they're actually dirty. So like, have you just like wore them around for the day to work or something?
If like, unless you get a stain on them.
Yeah, like you're just supposed to like get the smell out, and you can do that by like putting them in the freezer or something. But like, mine are like ripping apart the crotch. And it's not even like, oh, I can like sew it back together. It's like, it's actually like the fabric is just
Like the fabric is failing. It's not a seam.
yeah. And so it's like really frustrating. And I find they stretch out, so like they don't fit the same in the morning as they do at night.
That's the worst.
And it's just like, it's so annoying. And they're like $100 and something. And people are like, swear by them. I just don't get it. Yeah. So like,
The quality might have also decreased recently. You know, like maybe the company got bought or something, and then the new people don't care as much as the old people did.
maybe, but like, I don't know. It's just like frustrating. I don't like it. And I find a lot of the stuff at the store, like they're always like, oh, you know, the cool thing about outdoor gear is that if it's more expensive, it's because it has more qualities. And that's just not true at all.
Yeah, it's like a pair of pants has a bunch of pockets, regardless of.
Yeah. Like Osprey bags tend to be more expensive than Deuter, even though I prefer Deuter. It fits better, it usually has more features for the same prices. Osprey, they usually have like an adjustment so you can change the size of the bag.
Yeah, I think ours have that.
You know, it's just like,
We got Ospreys though.
Yeah, but ours were on sale.
yeah, I'm like, I'm not
Or at
judging
least,
people for getting
I think
Osprey.
mine was.
Osprey obviously makes nice stuff,
Yeah.
but it's more expensive
Yeah.
than their counterparts who do the
I
same
have
thing.
my smaller Deuter too. I love it.
I don't know why you didn't bring it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think everyone's like, oh, you get what you pay for when it comes to outdoors, and I'm like, you don't. You still gotta do your research.
There are very few things where you actually get what you pay for. And it's like you get what you pay for to a limit, and the limit is nowhere near as high as most people seem to think it is.
Yeah. I don't know.
But it's nice that like you, from working there, you know that.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like, I think it's hard too because when you do work here, you're around this stuff all the time, so like, it becomes the norm,
Right.
you know? And
Yeah.
like, you see people spend that much money every single day.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, this must be worth it, you know?
Yeah.
But then like now that I've left and like looking back on it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like if I had like I got obviously very good discounts on everything I bought, but like if I hadn't gotten those discounts, I probably would have spent more than $1,000 there.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. It is. And like it wouldn't have been worth it. Like I don't know.
Well, it's like when I went from working at the bike co-op to working at the bike shop. It was like you work on the same kind of bicycle. Like, yeah, you're working at a bike store, but like people bring in their shitty old bicycles.
Yeah.
You know, and you just lose more money when you do that. You know, you don't gain anything.
Yeah.
Oh, they clean your bike for you. That's not worth $70. You know,
Oh, bike shops are expensive.
Yeah.
like
I haven't like
And it's not like they're paying people. Like, no offense, Dad, but like they don't actually have proper bike education. They just
No,
have
there's
some
no
experience.
training.
There's no training. Yeah. It's just not
there's
like you're
like
getting treated with like a trained professional.
the only time it's worth it is if you're doing something super specialized or if you have something like a fork. Like if you're getting a fork serviced, like a shock, no. If you're getting a shock service, it makes sense. No. Come around here. This way. Nope. This way. Come on, leave it. Leave it.
He's making fun of me.
Good girl.
Come on.
But like literally anything else, if you buy the tool, it costs like to get whatever you need done. It's like half the price. It's really not that hard to do.
Yeah.
Like it's just bolts for the most part. Like adjusting your derailleur can be finicky, but like that's just because there's so many moving parts to it. It's not because the mechanism itself is actually complicated.
Yeah, I don't agree to not have to do that. I just think it's like, I don't know, excessive. Like, I shouldn't be paying near the same price as you like might pay for a small problem with a car.
Yeah.
For a bicycle.
Yeah,
Like, are you serious? Like,
but I mean, dealerships are the same thing. Like it's so like there's obviously more training needed to go be a car mechanic. But like we were looking at getting our brake pads replaced because they're getting worn out, and like just to do the front brakes, it's like $500, and apparently it takes them an hour and a half.
how much do brake pads cost?
The pads themselves are like $100,
The guy was probably gonna do it himself.
and it's like you literally you take the wheel off, you unclip the caliper, you take the pads out, you put the new pads in, you put the caliper back, and you put the wheel back on.
Yeah. I imagine it's similar to changing a bike.
Yeah, like obviously like the calipers themselves are different, but like I've already changed the tires. Like there's not that much more steps to do.
Yeah.
And like once you learn how to do it once, like,
It just becomes easier.
and every other time you have to do it, you just save all of that money,
Yeah.
you know?
I wonder if it's frustrating for like the guys who work at the shop. You know, like they get all these like super simple problems.
Yeah.
They're like, this is not stimulating at all. Like,
Probably. Plus, like how much they see, how much the customer gets charged. They do not make near that much.
Yeah, they probably don't make nearly as much as, like if it took me an hour to fix a bike, I got
Leave
paid
it.
$12 or $14 or whatever it was, whatever minimum wage is.
yeah.
And, you know, I don't see how it cost Tom $70 to run the bike shop for an hour, considering how many people were working.
Well, you know, the tools and the expertise and you're paying for the experience.
Go on. Wait. The other really frustrating thing about the bike shop was that the nicer your bike, the faster it got serviced.
Well, obviously you have more money and then you can keep you as a customer. Duh. Yeah. Didn't you know? We only care about our rich customers.
How could I forget?
The ones that give us lots of money. Which is like actually a thing. I remember there's a lady who came in all the time at the store. Her name was Mona. And she was fine. Nothing special or anything, but she came in a lot, so she spent a lot of money there. I remember the first time she came in, like one of the managers actually took me to the side and was like, listen, you need to be extra nice and extra accommodating for her because she spends thousands of dollars here every year and
Okay.
like explaining
That's
how
good.
much nicer you need to be. I was like, do you not want this standard for all of your customers?
Yeah.
Like,
I remember when remember when I had that job at that rental source place, that interview.
oh yeah.
They were like, make sure you treat people nice, but the people that have accounts with us, treat them extra nice, and like interact with them. And I was like, don't you want to do that with everybody? He's like, yeah.
Do you want this?
Yeah.
The one-off people don't really matter. I was like, okay,
Wow.
you're a dick.
That's cool.
I mean, like, I kind of get it. Like, if
Financially-
somebody is there all of the time, like,
And like,
they're gonna spend more money, and you probably want to keep them as a customer more. But like, still, like, if you have somebody who's visiting from like St. John or something, you know, obviously they probably don't come in too often. But you still want them to tell their friends in St.
Yeah,
John to
like, if
come
you-
to Fredericton for
Right.
this shop, you know?
If you treat
like,
everyone really great, then more people will come.
exactly.
as someone who sells things,
Mhm.
I kind of appreciate the whole like, oh, if they're like a repeat buyer, you want to be extra nice to them
That's what I mean. Like, it kind of makes
because
sense.
you're like building the relationship,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? But you want to try to build the relationship with every customer. Like,
Exactly. That's
There's
the thing.
also like,
So, I mean-
there's like a natural relationship is going to happen when they come in often, right?
Right.
Like, you're
But it's-
automatically gonna
it's
know
to make
stuff
them come
about
back
them,
often.
and
Yeah.
then they're gonna know stuff about you, and
you
like-
having a good time?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep going, guys.
Every time we stop, I get this feeling, and every time I don't move, I feel like I'm gonna die.
I must explore this great unknown. Thank you. No problem. Do you want some?
I think I'm good for now.
I'll just put it back in my bag.
Yeah.
I don't remember what side it's supposed to be on.
Is there a side that has a thing? This side has nothing in it.
Okay, and that would be it.
There you go.
Alright, you guys stand together and look cute.
Oh, okay. Up, up, up. Sit. Sit.
Too doodly.
I know I was just getting the snacks.
Snacks.
Pretzels.
The snacks.
Valkyrie! Puppy!
I was yawning. How about you?
I want to sit up here.
Then you do it.
Yeah.
Ultra climber. Look at this boulder I just climbed.
Damn.
I'm Ace.
Your bouldering skills. Impeccable.
Oh, they're so good.
Fuck off. I don't want that. Okay, well, we'll see how it looks. Valkyrie! What's this? Puppy! Valkyrie! Here! Here! She's like, no, fuck you guys. Did it even go off?
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Do you want a picture?
Okay. Valkyrie! Valkyrie! Here! Watch me! Watch me!
What's your mom got?
Valkyrie, what's this? Oh, pff. Alright, good enough.
Good enough.
Value jerk. I can't stop.
Okay. Can't stop, won't stop.
I was going to say that. I ate way too many fish fries.
I'll have some fixes.
I'm so tall.
Mwah!
Thank you.
Hi, good girl. Oh, she's right.
Wait. Okay.
We gonna walk with that? We have not. 1.6. 1.6? Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Why are you going that way?
I'm a goat,
No, Valkyrie, this way.
but I'm a goat. My foot doesn't hurt almost at all.
Ow! Oh, that
Every
hurt.
so often, if I step on something funny, I'm like, oh, I can feel that. But otherwise, well, got a nice squish.
Oh, look, a different hiker, dude.
Oh, he's gold.
Yeah. I cracked both of my shoulders off of that.
Oh, I bet you that's nice.
Like, I went through, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make it. And then I went dunk, dunk, and I was like, oh. Oh, wait. Sit.
That is a weird looking tree.
Sit.
I wonder where your
Pa.
dog's at.
Good girl. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm new.
I don't really know how to tree.
I've never done this before.
I'm making it up as I go.
Man, my arms are so tired of yesterday, even just holding these pretzels. Like,
I was walking earlier, and I was like, I'm not even doing anything with them, and they hurt.